Why did no contact not work for me? You may have engaged in a process of no contact after a breakup. You try to reach out to your significant other, and they're not trying to engage with you. Or you may have reached out to your significant other, you start talking again, but at some point, things start to collapse. And you want to know what happened, what went wrong. My name is Coach Adrian, and giving relationship advice to people after a breakup is what I do. And basically, I learn from the experiences of other people just like you who are going through a breakup all over the world, and then share that knowledge through these videos so that you can make sure that you can quickly bounce back and do everything that you can to repair your broken relationship the right way. As you know, the technique of not reaching out to your ex after a breakup is one that is very popular. You do this not to quickly get back together, but because you understand that some dynamics need to change in order to reconnect with this person in a way that is powerful and perhaps closer to the time when you guys first met rather than to the time when you broke up with each other. And ultimately, no contact is necessary in order to help you shed some of the negative attitudes and behaviors that are very common at the time of a breakup. You need to overcome the neediness, the insecurity, and the fear of losing your significant other. You need to transform yourself so that you're communicating with them as an equal, not putting them on a pedestal, not conveying to them through your words, behaviors, and actions that you need your ex to be happy and to exist. Because that is not attractive. And ultimately, your ex won't get back with you to do you a favor. They will choose to be in a relationship with you because they will feel inspired by you, because they will feel like you guys can be happy together, because they will feel so attracted and so connected to you that they won't want to be with anyone else. And so if no contact did not work for you, it means that you were not able to shed some of the negative habits and behaviors that you may have picked up along the way during the relationship and at the time of the breakup. It means that you may still be reaching out from a place of fear, of anxiety, of insecurity. It means that you're perhaps still conveying to your ex that you need them to be happy, that you have them on this pedestal. And so, what does it mean? It means that you must take a step back and really truly seek to identify what is going on in that dynamic. What can you focus on? What can you improve? While also trying to identify where your ex is at in their process of healing. Are they still in denial? Have they taken some accountability for themselves? Are they trying to better themselves? Or are they just trying to distract themselves? Are they at a point where they can start to see also the value that you brought to the table? And if not, then perhaps more time is needed because you have outgrown them in some ways. In some cases, that is possible. But in most cases, your ex's reaction is not the one that you're expecting because you did not approach the process of no contact the right way. You just saw it as a communication strategy. You were looking at the clock, just counting the days until you could reach out to your ex again, instead of seeking to build a life that you're happy in, fully happy in without them. And therein lies the dilemma. You don't want to move on. You love them. And yet if we convey those two things to them, that you don't want to move on and that you love them, the odds are that you're going to push them further and further away. You must find yourself again. You must really remember the person that you are aspire to be and the person that they fell for, so that they can also choose you. Not that you are trying to convince them to choose you, or not that you are manipulating them into choosing you. This, when done the right way, is actually a very beautiful, organic process that is free of all sorts of manipulation. And of course, most people who are not familiar with breakup recovery think that it is all manipulation, that you're trying to convince an ex who doesn't want to be with you, and that you're tricking them into getting back into a relationship that is dysfunctional or unhealthy or bound to fail. I, of course, know that it is so much more nuanced than that, and that nothing could be further from the truth. Actually, this process is one that is so beautiful and inspiring. And that is why we have made it our mission in our life to be on your side and to help you approach this process the right way, in a way that is uplifting and in a way that will help you build a sustainable relationship that is built on a healthy foundation. And so let's move away from this notion of success and failure based on the validation that your ex gives you, and instead approach no contact in a mode of learning to better yourself, learning to detach, to not let your emotions get the best of you, and learning to be happy without your ex, and learning to validate yourself. And the beautiful thing is that as you learn to do those things, your ex will be more and more inclined to naturally choose you, to naturally want to communicate with you. And that is when no contact really becomes this powerful tool that can help you not just reset your relationship, but help you to heal, to regain confidence, and to be really in tune with what you have to offer to your significant other, and not just what you're losing in this process. This is a very important video, and one that everyone that is going through breakup recovery should really reflect on. Whether you are thinking about going no contact, whether you have gone through no contact successfully or not, very important for you to think about some of these concepts that we've explored here, because it will help you to solidify this new relationship that is emerging, as well as be in a healthy relationship long term. Please, I am really eager to hear from you, from your experience, so that not just myself, but others can learn from your experience. Why did no contact not work for you? What did you learn along the way? And how will that learning shape your steps moving forward? You have a lot to contribute, and others have a lot to learn from your experience. So please be generous and share in the comment section of this video. As always, whether no contact has not worked for you, or whether it has, or whether you're even contemplating still whether to go no contact or not, remember to keep fighting the good fight. You are engaged in a process of bettering yourself and creating a relationship that is going to be healthy. Ultimately, that's what this is all about, not just being with the person that you love. As always, I thank you for your trust, and see you soon for yet another video. Keep fighting the good fight.